Hello once again. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing the Walgreens exclusive Clone 2-pack, which consists of Cloudraker and Wingspan. And they are the clone brothers slash counterparts to Fast Clash and Pounce, which were available in the Chaos on Velocitron and Siege on Cybertron box sets. This has been kind of a really interesting way of completing your clone sets because you have to buy 3 different exclusive sets of Transformers from various retailers, and some are really hard to find, specifically the Siege on Cybertron. Most people never manage to get that one. So yeah, it's been a journey for anyone lucky enough to have actually managed to collect them all. Here we are at this point. I'll be reviewing the 2 newcomers and, of course, be doing some side-by-sides and comparisons with their twin brothers. So let's start this thing off. Starting out, we have Cloudraker side-by-side with his twin brother Fast Clash, which is the new trademark-friendly name for Fastlane. For anyone that's not familiar with the clone concept, they were a part of the later 80s run of the Transformers figures, where they were identical robots, or, seemingly identical robots that had 2 very different alt modes. And there were 2 sets of them. You had the 2 Autobots and then the 2 Decepticon clones. So, yeah, looking at these 2 figures, despite the pretty uniform color scheme, they're very, very different looking, as far as their alt modes go. Completely different shapes. One is this jet-like vehicle, one is like a drag racer. So we're going to go ahead and transform them into the robot modes and kind of see the magic of engineering with how they come out looking pretty much the same. Before we do that, just kind of give you a good look at Cloudraker's vehicle mode. It's not a very strong jet mode, nothing pretty, but got to sacrifice some things for the gimmick. Very simple, not a lot of moving parts. He does have this opening panel here where you can seat a Titan Master. He also has this rub sign like thing on top, which I'm not sure if is it even a real rub sign? Doesn't seem to be working. But yeah, we can see that shows a jet. And then, of course, Fast Clashes shows a car. And that's the way you would tell which is which in their robot mode, aside from one having wheels attached to it, one having wings attached to it, but imagination. Here's the Autobot twins in the robot modes. Can you tell which is which? I know, right? It's mind-boggling. It's a good thing we got these little rub signs here to let us know. We'd never be able to know the difference otherwise. But yeah, considering these are straight re-engineerings of the original figures, what I mean by that is they took pretty much the transformation schemes, all that stuff, and just updated them with more modern engineering, things like ball joints, so they're posable. Very, very minimalist approach to recreating the characters. But, considering it's based off of that technology, it is what it is. It's not entirely convincing to anyone over the age of 5. But it's cool. It's good to see a relatively obscure concept and cast of characters, brought into modern day. The shades of this grayish, tannish color here do seem to be a little bit different between their legs. I don't know if maybe my Fast Clash has photo degraded a little bit since I've gotten it, or what, why there's that slight difference, I don't know. The other one that I noticed, very minor detail, but see the inside of his fist is that grayish color, where the inside of his fists are actually black. So that was interesting. I'm sure it just has to do with the way the molds were created, on the sprues and everything. But yeah, it's really cool seeing them together. Anyone that's seen the Japanese Headmasters cartoon is probably somewhat familiar with these guys. They did appear in that to fight, who else but Pounce and Wingspan, the Decepticon clones. So you can probably guess which one's Pounce, which one's Wingspan, huh? These 2, I think, hands down, have way better looking alt modes. They actually look like the things that they're supposed to turn into, instead of just like splayed out robot bodies with legs and wheels and wings sticking off of them. See, I think they pull off the gimmick a lot better here. Color schemes match pretty perfectly. Not a ton of articulation on Wingspan here. His wings can move a little bit, but if you move around too much, they come off the peg. Kind of kills the illusion there. His little bird feet actually do have some slight level of ankle tilt, like a forward and back tilt to him. You can kind of adjust his stance a little bit, but yeah, articulation in this mode is pretty minimal, but they're still nice looking. Wingspan's got a little seat right there for a Titan Master to sit on, just pretty much ride him bareback. His little rib sign thing is right there. It shows an eagle or bird on it. And here are cons in the robot modes. Again, they look more or less the same. Probably the most immediately noticeable difference is that he has a little extra thickness there on his legs due to the wings folding up onto him. But, yeah, they look very cool together. If you look at the back of them, you can see they're definitely different. Honestly, I think I like these two just a little bit more than the Autobot clones. I don't know, just the aesthetics come off a little better. The colors are way better in my opinion. In fact, they're very, very close to the color scheme of old Dreadwind from the Power of the Primes line that just came out. There's Cloudraker's card that he comes with. It's got him in his vehicle mode, blasting through this little skyline here. Pretty neat. Got his tech specs here on the back. Looks like speed is definitely his best attribute. And then we also have Wingspan flying over presumably the same skyline, actually. Yeah, look at that. Looks like just is it just a reverse of the other one? Looks like it. Lazy. Anyway. He's looking cool though. His wing kind of goes off the picture a little bit, but it's fine. And there's his tech specs with his main attribute being intelligence, looks like. Here we have the two pairs together just so everybody can see them. Like I mentioned earlier, it's very difficult to complete these sets. Very costly too, Look at $100 for each of the big box sets, and then another about 18 to 20 for the remaining two clones. So not cheap to finish off. But if you can manage, if you're one of the lucky few, they're very cool. They're a really neat addition to your, whether it's your Titan's Return display, your G1 display, whatever it may be. So yeah, I'm very happy I got these. And with that, I'm going to draw this review to a close. I hope everybody enjoyed getting a good look at these guys. Let me know if you managed to get a hold of the four of them, or if you'd like to, or if you're not interested in them. They are pretty simple. They're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. And just leave comments down below, and I will see you next time.